something.
This is
no, you know why? Because Ariel, and I have a dear
Talk about
sister
it.
letter.
Talk about it.
Ariel is the type of person who will literally encourage you, like hype you up so much. She could be talking about herself and hyping herself up so much.
And I'm hyped.
Now I'm hyped.
I'm like,
that
what?
girl,
Let's
you got,
do
you
it.
Got a gift.
Hey,
You got a gift.
Send me.
You know what?
And she was
Yeah,
trying to
y'all can be on my
downplay it. But I'm like,
Yeah.
what
You
you
gonna
gonna
be
do?
on my team forever.
I'm telling you,
You gonna be on my team
y'all
forever.
gonna be on my team.
Team
as well,
Arie.
because
Gang.
Gang.
yeah, I'm locked in.
Your brain
As
be
you
just,
should be.
it just be
and real
going.
quick, who cares? But it's about the way I have this set up, because I couldn't think of a party. I couldn't think of anything that was gonna get me excited for my 30th.
But
Like we're seeing Arie finna be hosting the event. We finna have a live for an hour at least, and we just gonna sit there talking to people. Like, this finna be
woo woo.
Black Women's Expo times, like, but it's intimate.
It's gonna be intimate, which
Please.
still has a lot of girth. A lot
Yeah,
of
it does.
And it's gonna be in a cute, like, art gallery type.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I already got
Chef's-
a location.
Yep.
What you
Chef's
need?
kiss.
Yep.
What you
So,
need?
get ready, because 2025, I'm on it. I'm on it.
I'm on
Yeah.
board. So
You know what? And I have to also include that the enemy been trying to attack.
Heavy.
He been trying to attack.
Heavy.
But he don't know that we didn't evolve.
Yeah.
And it's been because number one of this podcast, I feel like
Yeah.
we done
Stamina.
talk, if we put it all out there, there's nothing that you can attack me on because I done already put it out there.
Yeah.
There's nothing that I got within me that don't nobody know what's going on.
But no one knows
Facts.
what's going on, but also people who do know what's going on and still can put that energy out there. We so strong about it that it's almost like we see the enemy coming before he head to us, like, because we know what's going on.
So we got our first hate message the other day.
I heard.
Told me I need to lose 100 pounds.
I said,
in
let
order
me
to
troll
be
you.
built.
Let me troll you.
Built for this spotlight. He said I need
Let
to
me
lose
troll
100
you.
pounds. And that hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings.
Validated.
Like real bad.
Real talk.
Real bad. But I
feel
also said, it's not like you ain't working.
Yeah.
And it's also like, congratulations. You made it.
And also, it's not like there's anything wrong with you right where you are. You might be
You
working
at
for
where I'm
something,
at.
like,
You're at
there's
where I'm at.
absolutely
And I
nothing
still
wrong
got men
with
in my
you.
DMs. 100 pounds over or
She could
not.
be 100 pounds more, and they
Baby, they're still gonna be in the
Please,
DMs.
on my heels.
But also,
Achilles.
no weapon form against me.
Shall
Period.
prosper.
Period.
They're gonna form,
They on form.
but are they gonna prosper?
But they're not gonna
Yeah,
form.
nah.
Yeah, they can form. They can form. But they're not gonna prosper.
It's okay.
That's fair.
We're
Okay,
good.
okay.
We're good.
Don't
We're
get me.
good.
Don't get me started.
Please.
I'm started.
I'm activated.
I am activated.
Activated. Listen here. So listen,
Okay.
I would love to say and start off like this, but we started off a little strong.
We did.
But we're gonna start off
Real
like this.
aggressive.
Yeah,
We
really
just have some
aggressive,
things to say.
but very matter of fact.
Yes.
Very.
Come for us if you would like, but we are ready.
But also, we not allowing you to have our power.
Yes.
So you can talk all you want. So you got all the
That's
energy.
tea. Clock in.
Go watch Self Love. How about that?
Yeah.
Start there.
Yes, she prayed for this man. Cynthia
I sure
responded.
did.
She prayed for this man. She
Because
said,
you
"Father
can't
God, I
have-
say,
You can't have our energy. Period. You cannot have our energy.
Father God,
It's not for sale.
in the name of heaven."
Okay. It's not for
Speaking.
sale.
We
You
behind.
can't have it.
We behind.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope y'all feel
In
this
the army of
energy.
the Lord.
Yes. God have my
In Jesus' name, because I'm a cuss in Jesus' name.
Well, we.
Maybe not. Okay, all right. I'll bring it
But
back.
that's great. I mean,
She's at a
that's
12.
up on all things.
Come back to it. Like
Let's bring it to a
6.
6.
Okay,
Well,
6.
but that might be the devil's number. Let's bring it to a
7 because it's a number of completion.
Okay.
Yes,
we can
all
do
right.
that. Hey, y'all.
I'm trying to hold it light.
I'm trying to hold
Welcome
it.
to the light.
Hey, welcome to light, period.
I'm trying to hold it.
we in the yard house. I'm just playing.
In the jailhouse, like in the jail. Like, you in jail?
Yeah, fighting for our lives.
Oh, yeah, you're right about it.
Falling out.
But you know what, though?
No, I'm
I'm
just-
fighting back this time. And I'm fighting like this.
I'm fighting like this.
You're not looking?
Because you ain't finna mess
Girl,
up my nails.
no, bumper look. I don't need to see nothing. I'm gonna
You're
just
not
fight.
gonna look?
No, should I look?
Hey.
Probably.
Okay.
So you can get one little tag.
Yeah, because you got
You're right. Because
something
that's fighting with no control.
and you
You're right
yes.
about it. I'm
And
learning
you,
to fight
you
with
gotta,
control.
yeah.
You're right about it.
I'm just saying.
And it's a level of self-awareness. Gotta know what's coming next.
Yeah, you're right.
Did we say welcome?
No.
Welcome
Didn't.
Welcome
to the Life with C.
Yeah, and Arie.
Hey.
we also have a special guest.
Yes.
I want y'all to know that during this 30 days, we have been featuring people who are special and dear to our hearts. Some of them,
not all. So
Not
if you
all
see
of
this,
them.
don't feel away.
please.
It's
I
just
don't-
how the cookie
Hey.
crumbles.
yeah, and I also don't have the capacity for you to approach me about it. So
You can approach me. I got the
Yeah.
capacity.
please,
Okay,
But
so
we love.
yeah.
We
transparency.
yeah, I'm always gonna give you that.
Period.
But anyway, DeeDee.
DeeDee.
Hey, Boo.
Love. She from the D, so her name too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From the D, from East Side, 7 Mile. You know. But I've been in Chicago for quite some time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
So,
well.
I'm mixed. I don't know. I'm both.
Yeah,
I'm from Detroit, from Chicago. I don't know.
Yeah.
very Detroit. And
Yeah.
you know what? The other day, I saw you talking to somebody. I don't want to put your business out there.
Don't
But you
put
was on the phone talking to somebody, and I said, "Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Don't forget."
Oh, I forgot.
I was
don't
probably
forget.
lit. Was I in
No,
gang?
you-
Was I in gang
You was-
mode?
Yeah, like you was.
Yeah.
I
You get
said,
like
"Oh,
that.
I forgot," and you was serious. Like, I said,
It's a grit. Detroit gives you grit. Chicago gives you grit. So
Yeah,
I went from
sure.
grit to grit. So
Yeah.
it'd be like that. And we were in the suburbs. So
Yeah.
don't get twisted.
you got a nice
never
little balance.
I won't ever shy away from suburbs because baby's still bougie.
Yeah,
Listen,
baby's still bougie.
Baby's still bougie.
we got our balance.
I am.
I feel like I am well balanced. I feel like I'm well balanced too.
I feel like
Me
I'm
too.
well
Me
balanced.
three.
Yeah,
Like,
you really,
Yeah.
you got it though.
No, like you really well balanced. We
Yeah.
just well balanced.
I'm sometimes too bougie for certain areas, and I'm too ghetto for certain spaces. So it just I like it though.
I do
It's
like
a
it. It's
balance.
just
It's a
me.
balance.
It's just who I
Versatility.
am.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
I mean, to me, it's an open,
And I think
round personality.
And
like,
I also think it's maturity because you say like, though I'm from there, I don't have to participate
No,
in everything.
I
Like
don't.
I've
I don't.
evolved from some of that.
No, but can I chime in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Ding,
sure.
ding, ding. How what?
Ding, ding, ding.
Let's
Yeah, for
talk about
sure.
it.
Let's
Come on
talk.
in.
Let's
Let's
talk.
come on in.
Let's
So
talk.
yeah, so it's it's the grit.
Yeah.
It's a little
Yeah.
gritty. I get a little gritty.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And I would like to say that if y'all thought we were a hoot,
Yeah, that's our girl.
this is hoot number 3.
It is.
Welcome.
Since back in the day.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
We've been hooting since we've been two.
We've been
Hey,
hooting. Come on,
You better say that.
Yeah, you just said a word. Pastor, you Pastor D. Come on now.
I've been hooting since we've been two.
Okay.
No.
Y'all,
fuck.
this was our big sister.
Yeah.
Before we had like we never we got our sister-in-law gang.
Gang,
Okay.
But
always.
this was our big sister. We never had a big sister.
I popped in like
That's my
I
girl.
came out of
That's
nowhere.
my girl.
Okay, wait. Gotta give respect. Lene, y'all know Lene. That's OG.
we
Yeah,
already
that's
know.
OG
That's
Dixie.
OG.
That's
Yeah,
OG.
yeah, she done been in a couple videos already.
Yeah, so y'all know her.
That's OG. 100%.
So I had to do that.
But this the one I could run the streets with. Okay, this is the one.
But we can run the streets now with Lene.
Yeah. But back in the day,
day,
yeah, this is the one.
They was in the
before
40s.
she was, before we started driving.
I
This
was
was
the
the
driver.
one.
Yeah.
I
This
was
is the
like,
one.
let's get in the car.
She
Let's
was the
Let's
go.
go.
Well, she was the D.
I mean,
Designated. You were just designated. You were chosen, girl. Look at that.
look at that tag.
Yes.
Look at that
I'm
tag.
gonna say peace. Be like.
Look at that tag. Look at that tag. Designated. No, real talk. I came here and like I had my little baby sis already, Taylor. And then I had it's like I had a slew of like my younger cousins.
Yeah.
We not blood, but we blood.
Yeah, for sure.
You
For sure.
Like if I knew how to do gang signs, I would do it right.
Yeah.
But I don't know
would
how to do
say,
it.
I think that's another reason why I'm spoiled because we had cousins like ours. It was like
We was-
seven
we
of
were-
us.
Yes,
strong.
we were
I
strong.
didn't need friends.
Like
I'm sorry, friends, but I'm just kind of spoiled because like I have my cousins.
I was older, so I was older than everybody always. So I came here at 15. We'll get to the backstory. Hold on, but let me just. I came here older, already kind of in my teens, and then I had these younger girls, and it was just. I have a lot of sisters at home, so I knew how to operate already, and then y'all was just so. Y'all made me move in here just. I like found my footing and it was lit, and I was just sounding like I was scared. It was new, but then y'all made me find my footing, and I was like, all right, where we going?
Yeah.
We're gonna
We went
here.
to carnivals,
skating, parkside, you know,
Yeah,
we was
yeah,
there.
yeah.
We went everywhere.
Yeah.
Like y'all just put y'all in the truck. Get in the truck.
Yeah, the green truck. Yeah, the green truck. Yep.
The Ford Explorer.
Yep. Turn the music all the way up and ride out.
Literally.
No, but it was like, that's all I have memories of. Like, my adolescence was, where was we doing next? What basketball game was going to? What football game was we going to? Y'all weren't old enough yet to go to this.
Yeah, we weren't.
But I'd be like, I love y'all. And I go.
I wanted to be with her so bad.
But recapping with
I
y'all.
wanted to be in her pockets.
I
I wanted to be in DeeDee's pocket.
Recapping with y'all was always so fun because I'd be like, what? So tell me what happened. So I have a whole story time.
Tell us the tea. What are we doing here?
They was teeing, but back then, like, it was tea before it was tea. So it just made
making up dances. My bad.
Oh my God.
We stayed dancing.
Hip rolling.
DeeDee, y'all. I used to think DeeDee was so damn cool. Like so damn cool. She used to come with the hip roll.
She put my business out there. She's putting my
freaking cool. I was in DeeDee's hip. If I could have been in your hip, if I could have been a fly on your shoulder, I would have been. I just don't think y'all know. Like, that's my girl. That's my girl.
Like, just,
oh my God.
That's what I came here with, because you know, me and my sisters, we always was dancing. It was just, that's just, my mother is a dancer, bro. Like, that's just something that we did. So when I came here and I was just, I could be me.
Yeah.
I was being me.
Yeah.
And we recorded. We gotta go back and find it.
Yeah.
We recorded everything.
The footage.
We had performances. I have to find
That's
them,
when like we weren't on our phones. We were just
No.
enjoying each other's company, hanging,
hair
making
messed
up
up.
stuff. Yes.
Clothes don't
Eating
match.
chips and taquitos.
And then
taquitos.
Or chips,
Taquitos.
Lays with some hot sauce.
That was
messing up granny bowls.
Cheez-Its with
I
hot
remember that.
sauce.
I remember that.
And staining the bowls. When you stain the bowls, like,
And you got designated bowls for your hot
Literally.
chips.
It be them stained.
It was so much.
bowls.
It was so many of us.
And noodles.
We ate noodles. We ate noodles.
I had mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
That's
Kraft.
probably why it was so thick.
Yeah.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah,
Ain't never made white people thick. So I think it was something else.
It might have just been
the chicken nuggets. It was the chicken nuggets in the Kraft. Put them together. No, just
no, but real talk, moving here and then finding y'all was like, I could just go, oh, right, everything's okay. It's not scary. Like, you cool. I found like family. I did not expect it to happen so fast. Like, God ordained. God ordained.
Everything from the rooter to the tutor.
That's gonna be the title of the video.
I was about to say God ordained or
no, it could be God ordained.
We got
the hootin' and the tootin', the rootin' to the tutor. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Don't worry about it.
What year did you move out here?
So I moved here. Let's just go back.
Yeah. Okay, so you can start.
Yeah. Okay, so I start. I'm trying to make it quick because
you don't gotta make it. You don't gotta make it quick.
Okay, I don't.
Take your time.
All right.
And also start where you want to start.
Yeah.
So I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, on the east side. That's not gang. It's not. It's just where I'm from. So I came here because I wasn't doing good in school. It's just, you know, my mama had 4 girls and she was doing her thing. She was trying to make it work. And to manage all of us, it was probably a lot.
Yeah.
So, you know, as a middle child, I am a middle child. I have an older and I have 2 younger, and I have a younger sister here as well. So to be a middle child, I wasn't as vocal. So she never knew I was struggling in school. She never knew. My mother was working. Like, she had to get that money. You know, that money.
Yeah, that money.
So she was working, and I just, you don't want to burden. You just don't want to burden. So I let it go too long to where I just stopped, like, kind of like, I fell out with school. High school was like, what? Like, what? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? So I'm just going to show up. I'm here, present, but not present. But my stepmom, now we're going to get into that. That's my other mama. So I have 2 mamas, essentially. So my stepmama, she's been in my life since I was child 2. Girl, I know. She came out and said, hey, girl. First I was like, hold on, girl. It's me and my daddy. Where you come from? But she was like, we locked in. We locked in. So, and then like her and my mama is locked in. Like, they tight. So it just, God ordained. It worked. It worked. So who noticed it was my stepmom, and she was like, you should come live here. And I'm like, girl, do you know Shanika? You want me to leave, you know, and come here? No, she's not gonna do that. But she's like, we'll see. And next thing I know, I was like, my mom asked me, she was reluctant, of course. Like, her girls splitting up, that's crazy. But she, as a mother, you see the bigger picture. She saw the bigger picture. And I, as a mother, I don't know if I could do that. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if I could do that. So she went, okay, high school only. That's it. You got 3 years. I was a freshman at the time, and I was not doing good in school. I was not doing. I think actually, I'm gonna be very transparent, which I am. I think I was failing. Like, I think I was at a 1 point GPA or something crazy, and I was at a really good high school in Detroit. I'm not gonna say the name because they don't pay me to endorse them. No, but I was at a really good high school, and I just wasn't there. Like, I don't know. I just wasn't there. So my mom was like, you know, you want to try it? And I'm like, yeah, it's my daddy and my, you know, they're my people. She's like, okay. So I moved, baby. I went from one environment to another one. Like,
literally like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
If not the same scenario, okay. Almost identical, because it was like, what? So y'all don't wear Timberlands here? It was like,
y'all don't wear Timberlands.
They were like, no, we wear Uggs. I was like, oh, you right. So, you know, it was a culture shock. It was a personality shock. It was a split personality. It was academically, it was like, oh, who am I academically? I don't know.
Like, nobody challenged me.
Nobody challenged me. So, and like I said, the school I came from was very challenging, but I didn't pay attention to it almost. So when I came here, you know, I came in, got my own room, you know, because back at the crib, you know, it's all my sisters. We share room, which we shared space. That was like the funnest thing ever. When I came here, I was like, I had my own room, and then it was like no TV, and I was like, huh? Talking about no TV, girl.
The ghetto? Where are we?
I'm moving back.
Yeah.
And so it was like no TV. What do you mean? I'm in high school. So I think she already knew coming in how I had to be like reconfigured or whatever, just coming into a new space. So that was new. It was like scary. It was like, I don't know, this is the move. Mm-hmm. So I went through a thing where I had a personality like shut down. And I was just kind of like, I don't even know who I am, bro.
That's fair.
I think I'm this person here, then I'm this person here. And it was just kind of like, okay. So a lot of times I had to take a lot of mental shutdown. I shut down a lot mentally. Like my teenage years was rocky, just because I was rebooting constantly. I was trying to like process. What are you doing? Yeah. What are you here for? Like, don't forget where you came from. So it was a lot of, I was bouncing around everywhere, and it's only so much the outside could do. It's not so much my dad could do. Only so much my stepmom, only so much my mom could do. It was like I was becoming in this adolescence where I was like, I'm 15, 16 years old. So I came here in 2005.
Damn, D.
That's this year
You're
makes
grown.
20 years I've been here. 20.
Yeah, but also it's interesting because like when you
that's fifth grade for you
hit your 20s, because I'm 30, I'll be 32 this year. You about to be 35,
correct? Birthday this week. Get into it.
35. But when you hit your 20s, 4 years, that's nothing. But you said 15, 16, I was 10 type shit. Like,
yeah. Legit.
11.
Legit.
Like, I was in middle school.
A lot of people, when I explain the story, I got here in high school. So I have, you know, you got to think, I was developed already. I had my
grown because
I had my thinking, my processes already. So even coming into like my dad and my stepmom, they navigated to me the best way possible. A teenager, like I still to this day don't know how my stepmom did it, bro. I don't know. Like, she figured out a way to go, okay, you're not talking. What's the problem? She was invasive, but rightfully so invasive. Yeah. Okay, like,
are you saying this now as an adult?
Oh my God,
or did you understand?
I was what? I was pissed as a teenager. I was like, girl, too much.
Not in my business.
I wasn't that bold. I said it quite.
Yeah, in your head.
I whispered. Okay. Hey, because actually her stepmom and her daddy from Detroit too, right?
They are. Yes.
Okay,
stepmom from the west
side. So
side.
let's be very clear about it. Like they're not.
basically all my parents, my mama especially, my mom was from the East, period. That's gang, okay? Mama's gang. Stepmom's from the West Side. We ain't go over that side of town or nothing on the West Side. But she's from Detroit as well. So, everybody's from Detroit. But my dad and stepmom had migrated here for a job. Like, they just, had got the opportunity and left Detroit and came here. And that's how that worked. So, and they ended up just staying because it was opportunity here, so to speak. So, it was just, to me, I didn't think I was going to stay here that long. I thought it was going to be God ordained. Yeah. And like me and my mama had an agreement. It was like high school and then roll back. Mom wasn't like, you live your life. She was like, no, you're coming back. Mm-hmm. So go get good grades and bring it back. Like, I'm not doing all that. So, and then when I finished high school, I'm like, I'm going to stay. And I know for her that was like, okay, because that wasn't the plan. Mm-hmm. But you love your kids to let them grow and figure out who they are. So I'm forever grateful for my mama not ever interceding on it. I know it was difficult for her. I know it was hard for her. I know she didn't even understand it at some point. She I know for her as a mother, I'm probably like, dang, does she not like it here? Does she not love it here? And I'm like, bro, I miss my sisters and my mom I was homesick so much, but something in me here made me want to do something to
make it
worthwhile, put my footing in, because I felt like I wasted so much time prior that I'm like, you gotta do something here. So something just erupted in me. I gotta make somebody proud. And it's not people please. Maybe it was a little people pleasing. Okay. Because at that age, you're trying to validate, maybe,
and trying to figure life out.
Yeah. As a young adolescent, you're like, I'm 18. So what I always retrospect, I go, I really was in the home with my dad and myself 3 years.
That's not a long time.
And I always go, it felt longer, but it wasn't. It was like 15.
It was a lot of adjustment though.
Yeah. It was 15, 16, 17, and I was out, I think, at 18.
Dang, that's all we.
And I don't think, and it didn't feel like it was longer than that.
It felt like
like
out for the curse of a century.
It felt like,
but I honestly think
so
we did it. Yeah, we did, because to be honest, and we talk about this all the time. Like, our life was church and track.
It was church.
We was always together. You ran track too. Like,
I did too.
We was always together. At one point, we didn't live.
I didn't go out a lot. I don't think I went out a lot just because I didn't know nobody.
Yeah.
And so when we came to Aurora, it was like, okay, I'm like, okay, like I can, okay.
Yeah, like
church. Okay. Because we didn't live in Aurora, but. We have found church family, and then it was sports, and then it was events, and it was family. So Aurora became
everything together.
Aurora became a second.
I told
home.
you, well, we did say we were friends for a long time, especially because, to be honest, you didn't start having like friends around, and I ain't never liked none of your friends. But you ain't really start having friends around until later.
Like, it did. It's hot. I might take my jacket off and click the mic. I'm here.
It was hot.
But it was later.
Bringing
it wasn't until junior year. Right. It was later. It was y'all for a while. Yeah. And then I would say maybe late junior to seniors when I'm like, I got a friend. Y'all like, she ain't us. She never be.
And I just want to tell y'all that we wasn't hating. I was hating a little bit. Yes, I was. I'm gonna admit.
Well, we're not.
I'm gonna admit. Yeah, that's fair. But I'm gonna say that a part of it, I was hating. I ain't like her. And so maybe it was half discernment, half dislike.
I'm not gonna do that with you.
Okay.
I'm not playing with none of them.
Arie was chilling.
Yeah, I'm not doing
my girl over here was like, not today. No.
Not today.
So
Arie was vibing.
She was.
I was also innocent.
You were.
I was very innocent.
Were. Absolutely.
And I love that for me.
Yeah, you were very.
Arie was innocent for a very long time, like until like college.
Until y'all.
That's when I heard she turned. Because she turned up. That's when I found. I said, "Oh, Arie turned.
Yeah.
Shut up."
Because she found freedom in it. She used to judge me.
Oh,
she used to judge me.
Yeah,
she did.
I respect that.
She did. I was wilding, but I was also trying to figure it out. So it was not that I was trying to wild.
No, but it was different to personality.
Well, okay. So hold up.
I was more curious.
Okay, I everybody look.
She
was very curious, but I was also like, so in high school I was very bougie. I was very, right?
Okay.
So in my mind, we have this name. We're upholding this name.
Understood.
Why are you being silly, messing up the name?
Dang.
Like y'all, no, seriously, no,
but, that's real.
But people to this day be like, Smith sisters, why you playing? We got a name to uphold.
You was a grown up.
I thought I was. But
I ain't care nothing about that.
We didn't. But it was. I don't know where this. I know exactly where it came.
I was gonna say. I think you do at this point.
I know exactly where it came from as far as like the status concept. I know exactly why I had that mindset. But then when I got to school, nobody know me. It was cut up.
Because at that point, it's a clean slate, right?
Yeah.
Love a good clean slate.
And to be fair, it also took her a while because Arie was like a lover girl. So
she was absolutely a lover girl.
Situation. Yeah. I wasn't trying to do too much. But then
when it became, people kept playing.
Yeah. And she learned, and I learned too. I learned that way.
You gotta learn.
It's green until you're not green no more.
Nope. Turn
green.
What's opposite of green?
Jesus.
I don't know. It was brown. I don't know.
I turned black.
Yeah, black. That's black.
You know, the opposite of green is
life and death.
Yeah. Turn black. That's fine.
No, but that's real.
Yeah. So
that's real.
Fair. Found freedom in that lifestyle. Okay,
baby.
Life is short. Life is short.
It's too short. Almost like
we should have been had you on.
Yeah.
The hell?
Sure. I'm here anytime. Just clock me in.
No, but.
Put me on the clock.
But. Should we give them a shout out because them doing that thing? I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Fair, and we can.
That's some good shit. Okay,
it's rough right now.
All right. When it's good, it's good. We're gonna do a lolly commercial.
Turn it around.
Which way is around?
Which way is around is crazy.
She said, you know what?
It doesn't matter. Just turn it a little so you can see.
No.
She said,
okay. That bottle goes back.
Yeah, and we're getting back up.
And you see it's empty.
The next video, stay tuned. We'll do promo for the next video.
I don't know. We literally took like a 20-minute intermission.
I'm so sorry, y'all, because we had like
you ain't gotta be sorry.
Sidebar
because
we had some sidebar stuff. That could be later. We'll get that later. Another podcast.
Hilarious.
We can do an uncut.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be different. Okay, so let's regroup.
Okay, this is a nice transition.
Yeah, so we talked about who you are as far as where you came from.
Yeah. Right? Yes, we got that.
So then we got to get to
where I'm at now.
Well, no, middle.
Okay, we can start in the middle.
Where you were headed. So that looks like the marriage, the motherhood, right?
Yeah,
so let's talk how we got.
I did like a crazy jump.
Yeah.
Quick.
Immediately.
Quick. It was.
Let's tell you, my husband
unorthodox.
It was.
She. You know what?
I blinked.
That marriage
was it quick for you?
It was quick, but it also was on.
What was it like?
It some shit up.
I went away to college.
If you gonna get married, some shit up then.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's what happened.
I'm gonna have to bleep this out, but
that's what happened. Like, I went away to school, went to 3 different schools, by the way.
And you figured it out.
I figured out, you know, and then I graduated.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You went to this school, and you went to this school. This your last chance.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave myself a timeline. We're done. We're not the debt, the school
I
debt.
Respect that. To be so young and to just make your mind up.
I wanted to give up, but it was like, for me, it was persevering. I don't know. I came here on an agenda, and it's so crazy. I didn't feel like I was even that strong mentally. But I think God really was
gotta show you.
No, for real.
And the times I was pissed at my situation and where I was, I still was persevering oddly, really. And I couldn't get it. I didn't get it.
Well, maybe it shows you that you weren't in it alone.
That's
so in your own strength.
That's absolutely what
you weren't strong enough.
Yeah, couldn't have done it at all. Yeah.
No.
But God
I went to 3 different colleges. Like I moved to Chicago. I moved to the South Side, which was crazy to me. And I was like, I didn't care though. I was so like, whatever. What's next? I was so like, what's next? That I was like, what's next? So I moved to the south side, went to school downtown, saw a red line every day. Crazy. I've seen some of the craziest stuff on the red line.
That's probably be your own episode on itself.
Like, but my uncle was a cop, so I was like, yeah, go ahead. Do something.
Please.
I'll call him right now. He picked me up. Don't do that. So that was like, I felt protected. So I was cool with that. But then I was like, this school is too expensive. You're not making a smart decision. So, which is crazy in retrospect. I'm like, how did I know to do that?
Oh, so give yourself grace.
So I was like, leave. I was like, you can't afford this. Leave. Okay. And then also they weren't giving me time to register. It's like, yeah, you can't register. You didn't pay your last bill. I'm like, really? Because I swear I just gave you some money.
That'll do it.
Then I went to a community college. So I went to community college because for me, I don't know. It was real for me. It was like, you came here to fail? Like, yeah, like, nah. Like, you gonna have to just suck it up. Like, so I went to community college, and it was like, that's where I met my husband. Sidebar. He was just in there being a little hoodlum. No, I'm saying he wasn't
not a hoodlum.
He was playing ball, and I'm like, sir, you don't even go here. Like, why are you here? So we met then. Then, and I was like, he like, you're my wife. I'm like, no.
Like, you're insane.
Nice try. No, I'm not. You're a stalker. Like, I really thought my husband was. I was like, he's crazy.
No, for real.
You laughing? When I kid you not, I'm dead serious.
Look, I'm not even laughing because I know you.
You know, I'm serious. When I met him, I was like, you're a skirt? Not even my type. Crazy. I'm not crazy. So I met him.
Not types. Go ahead.
We are gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. But I went there, and then I got into a lot of like domestic type stuff where you messing with me. And I was like, this is high school. And I hadn't even known that crowd. That crowd was actually from the west side of Chicago. And like they had their own like camaraderie. Like everybody knew each other. So while I was trying to fit in, I started clashing. And I'm like, I always felt like I was always clashing. And it frustrated me so much that I couldn't find my own footing. So then I got mad again. And I said, I'm leaving. And actually, my stepmom was like, you're not focused. Bring it on back. And I'm like, you're right. So she always came in and reeled it back in. Like, you're not getting grades. Like, you're not passing. What are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just here. I don't know what you want me to do.
You know what? I'm not mad at the try, though.
I'm not mad at the try.
No. I'm not mad at the try.
Because for me, I was like, okay, don't stop. Because if you stop, you're going to stop. So I wasn't committed to stopping. And it's so crazy. I didn't see that then. I just thought I was just moving to the next thing.
Oh, that's a word right
I
there.
just didn't even know. I didn't even know.
If you don't know, because I feel like I am where you are, where you were.
Yeah.
Like, just, I don't know.
I didn't know.
I'm
trying. That's how I felt. And I was just like, I don't know what's next. I was like, don't know what's next.
The point is, it took you somewhere.
Yeah. So when don't stop. No, real talk, don't stop. So I withdrew again. So again, to me, this is failure. This is like, what are you not grasping? Are you not disciplined? You 20-something years old now. Like, my last try, I had realized that everybody around me was getting accepted to Western Illinois University. And I'm like, man, that's 3 hours away. All right. Like, I was like, this is let me tell you something. This is the last stop. Because I wasn't going no further. And I said, if they accept me, I'm going to ride this out. And I knew going in, they wasn't going to take my credits because my credits were so specific to a private, to a community. So I went in as a freshman and I was 21. So that was an ego shot. Yeah. It was everything.
You're a junior going into as a freshman.
As a freshman, because some of my credits, just because they were so specific, they didn't transfer. And that was a blow to my, like, I was like, wow, I did all that work. I spent all that money for most of my stuff not to transfer. So again, I was like, I'm just, you know what? But I was like, and then when they said you're accepted, my family, like my village, out cold because they acted like I was a freshman. They're like, come on, let's go get your stuff for your dorm. I was like, all right. You know, that my village band together, bro. They went and got me stuff from my dorm. We drove down there. We moved me in. It was scary because I knew they were leaving me. Mm-hmm. And though I had been away, I always had a refuge. I could just. But get on the train. CTA, what? I'm here. I'm not here no more. Metro, what? I'm home. But going 3.5 hours away, almost 4 hours, I was like, that was scary for me. Y'all went to Atlanta.
Yeah,
babe.
that's how I felt.
Y'all went to Atlanta.
I'm gonna put. There's a picture of me and my dad. I don't know. I might have to ask his permission.
Yeah.
But the day that they was leaving me, I was unwell.
I was unwell.
Were
you unwell?
No.
Okay, good.
She had me.
Yeah. So you was her refuge.
Unwell.
I was unwell because I was like, whoa.
I was ready to start my life.
I was talking all that.
Well, you had spent a lot of time.
Lit. Yeah, you did. But I was talking all that shit. Arie, okay. Number one, I was talking all that shit about wanting to leave.
I was too. I was.
And then the day that they was like, all right.
What was like, whoa.
Me and my daddy was unwell.
Yeah.
But number two, Ariel caused hell her senior year. So she was wrecked.
Oh, in high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was ready. No, I didn't.
Yes,
I didn't cause it. I think
I didn't cause it.
Okay.
It got to the point where other people started stuff that they couldn't finish, and so I finished it for them.
Oh, all right.
I hear that.
We're gonna move right along. You know why? Because that's a senior year of high school talking. We're not going.
And it's a rebellious nature.
Absolutely. And she's the baby.
And she's the baby.
Because get me out of here. What I gotta do this school stuff for? Just give me my diploma. I did the work.
This baby. This is baby.
One thing Ariel done did in her life is cause hell. She done raised it.
Baby.
Hey, it got so bad to the point where I was a scholar student up until senior year. I just didn't turn in the paperwork that told them that I was a scholar student for that little sticker on my diploma. I didn't get the sticker saying that I was a scholar, but I really did that.
She really was.
A little bit.
She was a scholar.
My mama was helping her with her homework.
I don't remember that. And maybe I
She
blocked out
called
of my.
me. She called me like, you need to call your sister because
I think
I am literally having to do her homework.
You know what? And I still haven't talked to mom about that because I need answers. I don't remember that. I don't think life was that bad.
I'm not saying a whole bunch of stuff, but she did some work for you.
There's no way.
There's way.
That's funny. She said there's no way. We're gonna address that later.
Yeah. Okay, but okay, and you can go back.
Yeah.
Western.
Yes.
We did Western as a freshman. Sucked, but it didn't because my experience. I got to restart. Oh, so crazy. Retrospect is crazy. I got to restart. I got to finally find out who I was.
That matters.
And we just talked about that at the beginning of the episode.
I got to finally find out who I was and if I had the stamina to really are you built? Are you really built like that? Like, are you being at this first school I was at, then the community college I was at? I kept running. I kept running.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
I mean, I did run track, but I kept running, and then when I got to Western, I couldn't go nowhere because we were in a rural town. There was nothing to run to. So I had to stick it out, and that 4 years was bad. I packed a lot in those 4 years. Got to know myself in a crazy way. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that.
That's real.
It just wasn't. It was so fun, but so what is this? What now? Who are you now?
Let's be very clear about it. Sometimes finding your way, you are literally cutting a fool.
You're cutting
a fool. You cutting a fool, y'all. Like, if you know, you're cutting a fool and doing whatever. Like,
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
How you a butcher?
No, for real.
I'm dead serious.
No, for real.
I got a headache.
Hey, cutting a fool is
dead serious. Cutting. You're cutting a fool.
You don't find your way.
You're doing some of the
diddly daddling. You're fucking it up. It's what you're doing.
Dilly daddling.
Yes, girl.
It's so real.
I think I got. Oh, okay. So
put it in the dictionary.
Yeah.
Glossary. I don't know. Encyclopedia. I don't know. Really? No, dilly daddling. This is exactly what it was.
Damn.
You are.
Or I can leave it.
You could leave it. I don't care. I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm personally cool with it. But I did it down and so much, and I was like, "You have to reel it in."
I actually am not mad.
I had to reel it in.
You were blessed though. Like
God
covered you the whole way.
I was. Yeah. No real talk. I'll talk about
just as.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, not.
Please.
Maybe I'm gonna sleep on it.
Yeah, zip some stuff. Yeah, zip some stuff out. Gypsy. No.
Maybe not too many F-bombs, but I'm okay with 1 or 2.
Okay, cool.
I don't care. I mean,
yeah,
it's
1 or 2.
It's just how
we want to keep it funny.
But it's also how you feel like you present yourself. If you don't feel like you're representing yourself correctly, then don't.
Right now, today, I feel like I'm correctly presenting myself because it's the truth. The truest to me.
I knew she was about to say. But I know she about to say that. I knew she was about to say that. When she rewatches it, she'll see, and if you will adjust and
If you cringe, take it out.
100%. I love that.
If you laughing and you like,
I'm leave it.
Then whatever.
Because you know what? I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think I also am tired of trying to censor myself
and fit a mold
to look a certain way, to present myself to people a certain way, like literally on some sober shit. This is me. We've been drinking, but this is you. I love to cuss.
Yes, and so when we first started, no, for real. And okay, so when we first started, I gotta remember the second thing, but when we first started, she was always like, I'm not trying to curse on. I'm like, but that's who you are. You're a cursor. You curse a lot. So I'm like, why would you want to hide that? And she was just worried about the
image. It's image. It's image.
Because I also know that our audience is large. It's not just
it is until you have a targeted one.
Yeah.
It is large.
You know, like my grandma said she was watching this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What she think?
And your grandma know that you crazy.
But maybe she don't really know the full me.
She has an idea.
How do you know that this isn't God's way of showing?
You know what though? I'm not mad at that because when we talked MJ, Mars' kid.
Yeah. My boy.
Yeah, my boy.
Let's talk about Mars. No, and I don't know him as Mars. I know him as Mark. It's MJ. Mm-hmm. That's MJ's little bro. Mm-hmm. He's so authentic that he came on and he was like literally. One thing Mark's always been himself. Mm-hmm. It's very weird. Like since we were like, I was like, who are you? Like, what are you trying to tell us?
But it's also very appropriate that his name is Mars.
Yeah, it is very, very, very. It's fitting. He figured it out. I don't know. He figured out the blueprint, whatever. Yeah. But for him to come on and be himself, like that's what I said. Y'all. I think he said it. He said y'all doing the Lord's work, or he said y'all doing God's work. One of the two. I can't remember. But this specific podcast is doing something that I don't think y'all know yet. Like retrospect, I don't think you know.
And to be honest, to be fair, it's none of my business. To some degree,
it ain't none of your business.
And one thing I will say is, we creating just like not just a platform, but it is essentially a platform for everybody to speak their truth, and it's like speak how they feeling, because a lot of people have been silenced for so long, including myself, been silenced for so long that now I get a chance to speak. Let's bring people on who we have these conversations with. Our conversation on camera is the same how our conversations flow in real life. I
kid you not. Like that's why we took a break
with everybody.
20 minutes. And we was in the bit.
And we still were having another conversation because when you're authentically yourself, and it takes a minute to become authentically yourself. I'm still trying to figure out who I am authentically. Yeah. I turned 35 this week on Wednesday. So 35 to me is, I don't know, it's kind of crazy to look at, because if I go back from 15
Jesus, DeeDee,
to 35, if you want to do a 20-year
review,
it's like my life did a lot. Like it did so many ups and downs that I was just in the moments, what's what the enemy does. In the moments of the downs, he's trying to convince you that down is down, it's down, it's down, it's down, it's real, it's everlasting. This is who you are. He makes it your identity. He makes your down your identity. And what I've learned in the last 20 years is that down is not my identity. It's something that propels me back up to I go back up. You know what I'm saying? I go down, I go back up
and be better.
And I go back up and be better. And then I can
not a buoy.
A buoy.
Come, are you?
I'm gonna get one for the next night.
A buoy hanging around your neck like a chain. A buoy.
Arie the buoy.
Arie the buoy.
I bounced back.
So I bounced resiliency at best. Resiliency at best the last 20 years. resiliency
That's
because
wow, this is the buoyancy year.
it is.
I'm finna throw this pillow, and if I would have knocked my phone over and everything
I
else,
wish I could scream louder than what I.
Don't do it.
that is ridiculous.
My God.
But you talked about that before too. To be fair,
2025.
you just said like my bounce back is gonna be different.
My bounce back.
You did say
because
that.
I know better. On
You
to
did
better
say
things.
that.
Yeah.
You did say that. Her shirt
is
said,
gonna make me better.
it's the
And I
resiliency.
think in these moments, I know we're gonna be okay,
Yeah.
or at least hope.
Or God shows you in these moments that you're okay.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
okay.
No, that's real.
Strength is cool.
Yeah.
Strength is dope.
Strength is cute.
Strength is cute, but resiliency
Come on now.
to me is even better.
No, for real.
Because
Being able to pick up things once versus picking up things back to back to back is different.
5, 10,
Strength versus
15.
resiliency. Wow.
Because can you say in your
That's
20
good.
years, life don't get easier?
No.
Ugh.
No, like
It don't
I
get
graduated. I wasn't even a year out. Like I said, he found me. My man. He found me. He's like, hey, really back in.
When they want to, they will.
Let's talk about it. And I was like, dude, I'm so pissed about relationships. College, one thing that college did do is piss me off with relationships. Humbled me, ego dead, done, died, whatever. So then died, whatever. What relationship?
Yeah.
I don't even know what. Spell it.
Situationship?
I can spell that. I can spell that.
I can't spell it.
I can spell it if you want that. But then he came back in like a wrecking ball. Period. He came in and he's like, let's hang out. I'm like, I don't even care. I don't care. I don't have any expectations. There it is. I had zero expectations because I went in it completely scary, but I went in it completely open. And I said, I've done the worst of the, not the worst of the worst, but I've had some experience that really was just like, oh girl, you're a lover girl. Like my girl, this low-key little baby. I'm a lover girl and it just wasn't working. I wasn't using logic. I was purely emotional. Again, can't do that. It happens. It's okay. When I came out, I let go that. I said, I have no expectations. I feel like respectfully, he has let him have an opportunity. What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose being open? Being hurt? I did that. I did that. I was heartbroken plenty of times. Who cares? I did it. I made it through. I'm okay. I'm not dying. So I came in zero expectations. And he came in he was persistent, diligent, purposeful. Those are 3 things I was like, he's not playing. And I was like, ooh, I'm scared. And I got scared. I was like,
that is
okay. A man with
intentions.
intentions.
It became real.
An intentional man is different.
Very intentional.
It's different.
I couldn't fight it. As much as I was trying, I was like, boy, 1, 2, 1. I couldn't do it because it was so. I couldn't do nothing. But when you with the A type, you not fall in line, but you're like, okay, I will follow.
Me too.
I'll follow your lead.
Yeah,
and I followed his lead.
Especially when you take the lead.
And he took
but take the lead, but you also know how to take the lead.
And know how.
It's a trustworthy and it's a godly way.
And I will say that. Even though I couldn't identify that at that point, I knew something was like
it felt right.
It felt right.
And so I was probably different.
It felt
true.
What do you mean? It felt like alien.
Like you gonna you know what? You gonna lead me into the promised land type shit.
What are you talking about?
You know?
I was ready for we're having a baby 8 months in. We didn't make it a year. It was 8 months. I was like, hey, just tell everybody. Don't tell everybody. That's just a secret. I'm like, we're expecting because I'm still human. I'm here for it. It happened. Like I trusted him with bro. I can't explain. I wish I could explain it better. I trusted him with everything, and he made my nervous system up.
Come on now.
I was gonna throw this pillow again.
Because that calm and the storm.
He made my nervous system.
And that right there, different. Say less.
Okay, wait. So, question.
Does he make it elevate every now?
Oh, yeah. He's human.
Still a man. He's still a man.
Okay, so, yeah, let's do it.
I'm ready.
You had some naysayers.
Oh,
when it came to
that was rough.
Your relationship.
Yeah, that was rough.
You had some naysayers. So how were you able to navigate? But how were you also able to move forward anyway, knowing I'm okay over here? So whatever you gotta say, it means nothing.
Why are you asking such good questions?
Because I'm a great question asker.
That'll do it.
Ooh, that was like way too.
That was good.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, we here to talk.
That was good.
If you hoot number 3, we gotta dig in.
I'm tooting. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was good. I almost have to like stop and actually.
Don't worry, no pressure.
I have to give you like a real answer. Yeah, I am, because that was a really good question. I did not expect you to do that in there. If I'm gonna be very honest, I almost got emotional.
Love that.
That's weird.
Love that.
I don't love that for me.
I feel unsafe. Alarms is going off. Alarms is going off.
I feel unsafe.
I feel it.
Safe.
No.
Never talk to person.
I'm mad at you for triggering that. Why you do this?
Wow. Because we're here for growth. We're here for elevation. We're here for.
I wasn't trying to get emotional.
Well,
I want to though.
True.
I'm open. I'm so open to it though.
True.
I just didn't expect it to happen. It hit me.
Take a deep breath.
The naysayers, and even if that wasn't the intention, and I don't think it ever was. I think your family, your friends, your village is scared for you. They want to protect you, but that was so scary because I was such a people pleaser. And when I did that, I was so happy, and I didn't get it. Like, it didn't translate to everybody around me. I was like, y'all, please, like, if y'all knew what I've been through, like, just be happy. And it was like, no, we are, but I don't know him. Like, I can't trust, I don't know. So for me, it was one of the scariest things like I've ever, and then with me getting pregnant so fast, I was double scared because I'm like, this wasn't my plan. He wasn't my plan. It wasn't my plan. And then I expected a different response because I've had a picture myself what I thought everybody was going to feel, but people are still people. You can't predict people. You're not gonna ever predict people.
Nope.
Especially your people.
Yeah.
Your people, because they're going to try to protect you.
And I think those hurt the most.
That hurts the most unintentionally, of course, but it does.
It does.
The truth is the truth is the truth. It was like, what? Yeah. It was devastating. It was devastating because I felt like I let so many people down. But if I'm gonna be honest, like, he was so, I won't go cuss, but I'm not gonna cuss because I got people watching.
But cuss if you need to cuss.
Period. He was so effing solid. I've never met a man who's so solid. Even if he was unsure, he was solid.
He was 10 toes down.
He was like 20 toes. And I didn't even understand that. I'm like, you're weird. You're different. He was so 20 toes down that if I wavered, he was like, you good?
He had enough toes for
the both of y'all. You good? He like, you good. Even if I don't know.
He had enough toes for the both of y'all. Find you a man that got enough toes for the both of y'all. Oh my God.
DeeDee wants to shop for shoes.
You know, you like him? It's enough. Don't worry about it. He was 20 toes down. And every time I went, he went, back up.
And
I went, no. He went, yes. He laughed. I'm dead ass. I know you are. I went, no. He went, yup. And I went, it's a baby now. He's like, then I might have married you. I'm like, what? You're moving fast, sir. So even when that happened, it was a lot of pressures with that.
Yeah.
You know what really made me marry him was, I said, he's already my bestie, right? What do I lose giving my son the opportunity to have his parents? What do I lose?
Come on now.
Even though my village was protecting me and going, did you think? Are you sure? And people are going to do what they're going to do, and it doesn't. Some people are malicious. I'm not going to ever.
Yeah.
Some people are not. It's literally protection that can turn into like something else if you have like bad history or whatever, or you start to or you unintentionally project, and a lot, and that could be, that was a lot of that. So
pause.
Yep.
Sometimes when God gives you vision, He don't give everybody else around you vision.
He don't. Well, He don't give them the ability to see what He gave you.
That's not your place.
Yeah,
and it's not also, your story,
and it's also not for them to carry.
Nope.
It's not your business.
None of your business. It's not your business. Go ahead.
Your business. So we did them. I said, okay, come on, and he was like, well, we're not gonna, it was shotgun. But for me, it's not what every little girl, okay, picture away, but that left. Because fantasy starts to leave when you're in real time.
No, for real. Like,
fantasy starts to real. I don't have time for that. I have time I got to make a real, just like college, just like moving here. I always found myself going, real time decisions. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And I went, I'm about to get married. Like, I'm going to marry him. Like, he said he's ready. Are you scared? You couldn't have been scared because you got, you're a grown up.
Yeah.
You grown up. You did grown up things. You did some grown up things.
You sure did.
Grown up things.
It was raw. All right. And Papa, you gonna watch this, but all right.
He's our best. And
hey, I just want to. This is a message.
Real talk. Long as he was in my corner, I was good.
Yeah.
I was good. I don't know how to word it. Okay. I was good. I was safe.
You felt safe.
I felt safe. And I'm not saying at every moment he had, like, we weren't bumping heads. We literally had to learn each other. We'll be approaching 9 years in March, which is Black love. So 9 years in March is crazy to me. Every time I say, I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
But we had to learn each other. We had to learn what each other individually was like. So, but I can still say God ordained. I felt safe. I don't know how else to word it. I felt like even if I failed or we clashed, he would never he was very adamant about not letting me go to bed not go to bed angry. I'm sorry. That was a real thing for him. And I was like, no, we do that. It's okay. He was like, no, we don't. And I'm like, yeah, we do.
He said,
let me be clear.
He said the tone.
Okay, Erica Badu.
Okay. He set the tone.
Wow. Okay. So let me ask this.
Yeah, thanks.
About to be 9 years in. Any regrets?
No.
Would you have done anything differently?
No.
Timelines?
No. No, because today we're so solid in a weird way that even if I'm mad, I'm pissed at him that day. The way we circle back and he'd be like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm like, I didn't it made us such good communicators.
I love that.
And this is watching my dad's marriage, my grandmother's marriage, even watching my mom's marriage. It was like, for me, we're so adamant about communication, and he's so opposite of me. I'm very like, what? And he like, you know what he do? Girl, go find something to do. Go find some business. I'm like, nah, I got business right here with you. He like, I got business right here with you. He like, nah.
No, that man too cool.
He too chill. She's a chill man. That man, she's my opposite. He's my yin to my yang. And I'd be like, let's talk about it. I over communicate to where I'm like, no, I need to over process, over communicate, and he's like, he absorbs it. He heard me.
Summary, I'm gonna give you one sentence.
Period. That's you.
Miss me.
That's her.
I understand that.
And he goes, I go, no, I feel like you need to expound.
Yes.
Expound.
Yeah, tell me more.
Will you please? He's like, no, that's it. That's all I got.
In summary,
so it worked. It started to shut me up after a while, they'd be like, you don't have to overcompute everything. Everything's okay.
Everything's okay.
You're safe. Bring it down. And I went,
So I have a question.
That's crazy.
So is there any marriages that you admire or wanted at a time, wanted your marriage to look like?
My grandparents. My grandma and granddaddy, like, shout out to them. They still flowing and going and flowing and going at 47, 49.
Can you imagine? You know what? I'm not even mad that I'm 31, not married yet. Because that's a long ass time.
That's a long time.
I'm good.
Like,
that's my whole life.
My granddaddy was chill like how my husband is. Sidebar, my grandmother was a pastor. So I've always been in the church, always since I was born. So church, that's been there. She told me this one thing when I was going through relationship after relationship. She said, write it down. Her famous words. You ever talk to Pastor Elaine Bedford Gwen? She's going to tell you to write it down. And for a while, I was like, Grandma, I wrote it. I wrote it in my journal. No, she said, write it down. And I remember when I got out of college, and I had a relationship at the time. It was a long lasting relationship. It was decent. We had some ups and downs. It was kind of rocky. No, it was a lot of rocky. It was a lot, but it's cool. No hard feelings. We good. But coming out, I was just through. I was just like, I'm over it. And she was like, write down your husband. I said, girl,
Grandma, I wrote down my
Grandma,
husband.
I'm tired. Grandma, I'm tired. But you know what? One night. And I have it in my phone right now. I can show you. I swear, I still have it. I wrote down what I wanted in a husband. And I went into detail. It's still in my phone to this day. 2014, I wrote it down. And I said, I want him this. I want him like this, like my grandfather. I want him like this, like my father. I want him to have this. I want to have this. I went there. I was like, well, what can I have to lose? I'll show y'all when we're done. I swear to God, I'll show you. And a couple days later, my husband messaged me.
I need to start writing.
I wrote.
I put it in my Bible. Put it in my Bible.
I'm not putting it in the Bible. I'm not doing it.
And it didn't.
I know. To each his own. Yeah. I wrote it, and I kid you not. A couple
forget about it.
Days later, I did. I wrote it, and I was done with it. I didn't think it was that deep. I was like, I just wanted to know what I thought anyway. I wanted to know what I wanted anyway. I feel like I couldn't even ID what I wanted anymore.
That's good.
So when I wrote it, I was like, well, write what you think
good.
I had to see it almost. It was almost decent to see. So when I saw it and he messaged me, I was like, funny, don't play with me. I'm married. No,
I'll marry him.
I have a baby by him. And lo and behold, that's what happened. No, but I truly believe I went into that with open heart. My heart was open when I wrote that.
That matters.
That matters.
Was my heart open when I wrote that?
No, girl.
Are you?
Is it ever open?
Mind your business.
No, it wasn't.
Come with the key, or you're not for me.
Don't keep hitting the mic. Kick her butt. Stop hitting the mic.
Exactly. I'm trying to tell them the same thing. Come with a key, not for me.
Come with a key.
Who told you that?
Me. No, it was Jesus. It just popped in my head.
No, that's a mess.
That's probably not Jesus.
I don't know if that's Lord.
That ain't Jesus.
Jesus, let us know if it's you.
No, that probably wasn't. That was.
He said no.
Come with a key or you ain't for
me.
He
said no.
Nuts.
No. I wrote it. He was there. I was like, that's a gimmicky a little bit. But I'm 9 years later. So, I don't know. I'm just saying. If I'm going to tell you something, I'm going to give you evidence.
So, the moral of the story is
write it down.
But write it down. But there is no blueprint. There is no perfect anything. No. It's just make your mind up. Pretty much, you made a choice.
It's honestly.
And he made it an easier choice.
He made it an easier choice because he was man. He was a man about it. It was like
get a man who gonna be a man about it.
Just be a man.
Just be a man about it. Yeah, that's
Tony
a good
Braxton.
one. Yes.
Come on.
Okay,
that's
so
a good one.
My question is,
yes.
What advice?
Okay.
One big piece of advice you have to give when it comes down to
in our generation
relationships. Dig deep.
In our generation is tough too. We got y'all got some stuff. The dating pool got pee in it.
The dating
pool.
Yeah, It might be somebody sharted. Somebody
sharted
in the pool. A little bit
of honestly, dating is
y'all thought it was leaves. Y'all thought it was leaves in the dating pool. Somebody sharted.
That's feces.
That's feces.
No, it's not.
Okay,
it's not. I'm in a headache. Stop.
No, for real.
Okay, best advice. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a little hard. It's gonna be harsh. I
don't want to hear it.
Hey, you gonna hear it today.
Let's get it.
The best advice I can give is real talk. Stand on what it is you're looking for. Stop being passive when you're dating and going, no, it's not what I want. It's not what I'm looking. He said, it's the shallowness. It's the passiveness. It's you either in or you out. What I found out about being with my husband is I was either in or I was either out. I had no room for the middle. I had no room for being nervous. I had no room for being skeptical. I had no room. I could do it. I'm not going to ever say, don't be human. Be human. But in being human, you got to be solid. If you ain't solid, then ain't nothing going to get done. Nothing's going to get done. You're not going to find no solution. You're not going to find a partner. You're not going, nothing. You either going to commit or you not. And I ain't talking about marriage. I'm talking about you either going to commit to the idea or you not.
That's anything.
Yeah, that could be love.
That could be love. That could be situationship. Whatever you're deciding to do.
No, I'm saying that could be career too.
It could be career too. And it's a lot. If I look back from 15 years old till now, it was me going, fine. I commit.
I was gonna say that you committed a lot.
I kept saying fine.
Say is you were not an indecisive type of individual,
and I thought I was sick. Not sick. What's crazy? I always felt like I was indecisive. I felt like I couldn't make decisions.
I can see both. I can see
your whole life. Now,
made a decision.
We are doing a summary, but at the same time, you made decisions.
I had to.
Scared.
Forget it. Like, it just transitioned quickly from.
I'm not mad.
I
respect that.
Thank you.
I respect that a lot.
Thank you. It's nice to hear.
No, for real. I respect that a lot. Like,
I don't see it until I'm talking to y'all.
You just made a decision, my girl.
I was scared.
Yes, but you just said, like, what do I have to lose?
I'm already here. I'm already doing. I'm already like at this point. What do I have to? If I do drop, okay, what you gonna do? Get back up? You gonna stay down there?
And my thing is, though you have family, you always depended on yourself.
I did because.
Come on, DeeDee.
I had to show up for me
every time, though. But you've been doing that since you've been young.
Yeah, I mean,
damn, that's wild.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that like that.
No, I didn't.
But that's real though.
Through perspective in there, because I didn't think about it like that. To me, I thought it was like and that's where I think coming from Detroit, it was like a grit where I was like, what you gonna do? Like, you've been scared your whole life. What's up? What you gonna do? And I went, okay, fine.
Okay.
Crying and stuff. But every decision I kept making, I wasn't falling. I don't know. It was weird. And I had to be God.
And I respect that the fact that you just made your mind up to make a decision.
Yeah.
Though some of the decisions that you made didn't necessarily weren't
it wasn't my plan. No, it wasn't my plan. Or
however it got you to where you are. You just made a decision, and I think that's one of the messages that we've been saying throughout this 30 days is just make a decision.
No, for real.
And I think that's underrated for some reason.
Sitting on the fence. Yeah. And I'm a fence.
Oh, I love the fence.
I love a fence. So comfy.
Oh, I love it. I'd be offended.
It's a thick fence.
I'd be on the fence as well.
Oh, okay.
That's not being offended.
Hey, that's a word right
I'd be on the offense.
But a fence
ain't never comfy.
No, it hurts.
Yeah, no, them little spiky, pokey. Okay,
you try to climb over it.
So let me say this. So you just said all this stuff about pivoting when it came down to
that's a good word.
Your relationships, right?
Yep.
And then you had motherhood, right?
Hit me like a wrecking ball again.
You know, and we didn't even tap on to the specifics of motherhood, but I want to say that for another day.
Yeah, that's a separate. We'll do that. That's a separate thing because that's a whole different hood.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a different neighborhood.
Right now, I want to go to the career hood.
Let's pop in there.
Let's talk about where you went from. Okay, so you got out of college.
I did everything.
You were on your way. You were on your way to marriage. Okay.
Yep.
But we didn't talk about career. So what does career look like?
My God, I don't know. It was like what? I didn't have a angle. I didn't have a direction. Okay. I didn't have an.
Okay, to give the people.
Yeah.
How old were you when you got married?
I was 25.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was 26.
Okay.
I was 26. So I wasn't out of college too long. I hadn't started a career at all. I had like a little job here and there, like my first big girl job, and immediately got out of college, got married, had a baby. Like it was literally within a 12-month span. 12 to 13 month span.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even hold
I did all that in like a 12 to 15. I went to 12 to 15 months. I can't give you the right exact, but it was like very short span of like growing up and decision making that I had to do like quick, and then also while figuring out who was I?
Yeah.
And where you going? How you making some money? It don't matter. Give me the job.
Yeah.
I take it. What
No, for real.
I did retail. I did retail. I did banking.
You sure did.
I did
like another life.
I did so many different jobs. I worked in fashion for a little bit. Like I jumped around, and then now I'm in like where I am now. It's not where I wanted to be, but I'm here, and I'm with. If God bless me with it, I'm gonna do it. And then I jumped into nails. Nails was an accident. COVID said, "You got a hobby? What you got? What you got it?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to school for it." Again, another decision. I said, "Do it." And I was like, "Well, what about the kids? They still little. And what about work? And what about money? And what about?" And my husband was like, my road dog. He's like, "Go ahead. You good?" I'm like, "No, I'm not."
It's like y'all together. You just gonna figure it out.
Yeah, that's what he kept saying. I'm like, "How are you doing that? Like, you gotta think."
How are you doing?
Like, why are you just okay with just doing stuff? He's like, "I'm just okay." I'm like, "How are you just okay?"
I respect that.
Yeah, he was always a pusher.
Life is just it's always gonna be a reason
you
not
like,
to.
That's what he said. Yeah. And I was like, all right. And so the instinct in me was like, I love doing nails so much. And I just jumped, but I did start a nail business.
One of my favorite nail techs.
You see him.
Joy
Kai Nails. I'm gonna reboot. It depends. I'm gonna talk to Jesus.
She gonna reboot.
I'm gonna see what the Lord wants for me.
She gonna reboot because I need her.
No, for real.
When it comes down to my business needs her.
Oh, that's good right there.
So she gonna reboot. I'm not worried about it. So
I'm not worried about it either.
So this podcast is cute. Of her saying, that's not. It's cute. I'm gonna let her have it, but I need you to know she's coming back for me.
Man, the nail business came in. It snuck up on me, and I didn't think it was gonna do what it did. Yeah, I did have a moment where I was like, I'm done. I did. It happened last year. I'm like, I'm done. I deleted my pages. I'm done.
You did? Like they deleted?
It's like the business didn't exist. Because to me,
she didn't put the bitches on pause.
I didn't.
Really, you completely deleted.
I stopped everything.
Okay, if y'all seen our earlier videos, I done had them press-ons for the last a couple episodes, but she did my nails.
And for me, I'm very.
I feel it though.
I am. I'm
in it or I'm not.
I'm either in it or I'm not. And to me, I'm a all the way through her.
Yeah.
So if I'm in my career, I'm in my career where I am right now in my job that I work.
That, though.
I'm
in it. A lot to balance.
And then because I'm already a mother, I'm a wife. Mm-hmm. For me, I'm in it. And for nails, that's like that's my heart. So if I can't give it my heart, then I'm okay with it. And I did get a little guy was like, "Girl, relax, you're doing a lot." I was pissed. I'm like, Then I went, hold on. Like I did. I was like,
yeah.
I hit the mic. I'm sorry, y'all. I was like, like I'm done. I don't want to see it. I'm so dramatic. I'm dramatic.
Super.
I'm a Pisces. I'm dramatic. I want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want nothing. I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to skate with you. I don't want nothing. You hear me? I'm done. I don't want to do nothing. Right? And I think God is like, I I ain't say all that, but if you feeling froggy, he basically like, you feel froggy. So
we are dramatic.
I am, and I think humans.
I'm gonna say as beings,
we always doing stuff that he didn't say do. Yeah. He like, okay, I didn't say that, but okay, since you wanna Tucker,
I wonder.
Tummy time, Tucker yourself out. Tummy time, Tucker yourself out.
I am stuck. We playing free set.
Tummy time. Since you wanna be angry, go ahead, lay there and tucker yourself out.
Like, don't do me like that.
Go ahead. I'm telling you what he told me to say. He said, "You're upset. Go ahead, lay down and go ahead, tucker yourself out. You ain't gonna do nothing but fall asleep."
That is sick. What kind of life are we living? It's getting weird down here.
It's getting weird down here. What kind of life are we
living? We're on Earth. Earth is weird. So I do go back and I go, okay, you right, my bad. I did too much. Because nails is what I love about it is the connection I make with women is, I don't have words. The connections I've made with the women I've made connections with doing nails, it's a different thing for me. It's not nails. Mm-hmm. It's nails because I'm creative and I'm very I'm calculated to where I'm artsy, and it just gives me that creative freedom, which is a dope thing to have something that creatively. That's the same thing with your business. I can creatively be me and also impact the life. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's what Joy Kai Nails do for me. That's a God thing for me. So if I have to pause it right now to reboot,
well, baby, you deleted.
I did. I got an attitude.
I don't know if that was pause.
I
think you stopped it.
I did. I got an attitude. I think God was like, I did not say that.
But you know what? Go ahead.
It's like a VHS.
It is.
It might be on pause and you take the tape out, but
let me just
not even that.
I pulled the strips out.
No, you ain't pull the strips out. You just paused it, took it out.
I pulled it out.
Put it back in the VHS. I mean, you put it back in the VCR. All you gotta do is press play.
No, it's a party. This takes everywhere. I pulled the tape out.
You pulled the tape out?
I said, it's a party now.
You pulled the
Okay.
You put the tape out.
I was going somewhere.
She didn't cut.
I did. I'm gonna wind it back up.
Thank you.
I'm gonna wind it back up.
So what's the call? You cut it.
No, I can tape it.
But you know what though?
You tape it.
But no. Okay. That's called ghetto.
And it's called being disobedient.
Yeah, well.
What it's called?
It's called being.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It's called disobedient only because of the fact that you connected something that wasn't supposed to be there. So what you're doing is you will be going back to the old thing and connecting something that he said, there's something in there that I didn't say put in there. So now that you deleted it, it's an okay thing because now you get to start afresh and you get to start anew.
Okay.
Now go ahead.
I was going to say, me and Arie was talking about crazy faith today.
Mm-hmm. You have to have
I kind of feel delusional.
Mm-hmm. I think you teeter.
Just where I am in this life right now and what it looks like, it physically looks like, and what I'm believing in.
But isn't that the definition of faith?
Sick. I have a headache thinking about it.
I do too.
Like physically, I have a whole headache.
I have a headache thinking about it.
Ain't that the definition of faith though?
Yes.
It's believing in things you can't see.
That is sick. It's sickening.
It's believing in things you can't see.
I feel crazy.
I mean, Earth may want you to feel that way, but what God is saying, if you follow His word and you're paying attention,
gotta pay attention,
not letting your flesh take over.
Come on now.
Then you may be able to see clear. Like we wearing glasses. Y'all look.
We all wearing glasses,
and
some of ours are thicker than others.
Whoa!
I didn't call nobody out.
Hey. We supposed to be one unit. We don't have to separate ourselves. And we don't have to be disrespectful to others for the differences.
I didn't even say who was who.
I'm just saying.
But the hurt dog will holler.
And I'm just saying there is disrespect in this room. No, I'm just playing. But you know what though? One thing I will say is I love our dynamic.
Absolutely.
I love how our conversations can flow. I love how each of us have different stories and we can bring them all together and we can share our stories without judgment.
It's been a judgment-free zone for as long as I've known y'all.
Yeah.
For as long as I've known y'all, it's been judgment free. And Am I stupid?
Yes, you are. But I also think that because I think it's a level of trust there that when somebody says like, yes, you're being stupid, it's not that there's an attack on me. It's kind of like we all have a choice.
We do.
So I can ask you and then still decide to move on and do what 100%. I want to do.
You can still do what you want to do.
But it's a trust to say like, hey,
I'm just wanting to
I value your opinion.
So it's value, but we also, so what she's saying when she says, yes, you stupid, we wouldn't talk to each other like that.
No,
so I want to be clear about
clarify that.
Because if we brought it up to a point where we said, are we stupid about how we feel, we'll say, I wouldn't say stupid,
but we validate. ... and
then we talk.
We validate, then we hold accountable.
Yes.
Even if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Baby, even if you don't like it, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
Especially when you ask.
Yeah, and so I wanna say that matters when it comes to your friendships.
It does.
People you value and how you navigate the relationships that you value.
I agree.
Because if you don't care about people, then you gonna say, yeah, you stupid. And what? What you gonna do about it? You asked me. You asked for my opinion.
No, I didn't. It hurts.
Yeah, no. And now she's offended, and now I'm wrong because I said something when I could have said it in a different manner, and I also overstepped. Mm-hmm. There are ways where you can overstep, and also people give you permission, but they don't give you permission to overstep. It's how you
clock it.
Yeah, it's how you deliver it. How you deliver it.
Delivery is so important.
Yeah.
But comprehension is more important.
I'm gonna throw the pillow for the 5th time.
Delivery is very important, but at 35 that I'm approaching 35 is if you count on delivery to be A1, it's probably not. What you should count on, what you should take seriously is your comprehension level and your maturity level.
Yeah.
If you know somebody delivers something that you know they're not even in a position to deliver correctly, have the maturity and the comprehension to know that. Do not internalize it. Do not own it. It ain't yours. You move on to the next thing and go, they're not ready. It's okay. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go to somebody else I trust. Or how about this? Let's just go up to God at that point.
I wanted to point my big toe. If y'all can see
I think you did point it.
I think you did.
I tried.
I almost saw it. I saw
it.
I saw
crusty socks.
It's all right. This socks is cute.
They fuzzy.
They fuzzy.
She said your socks is cute. They are crusty as hell. I should probably get rid of them. So warm.
They not that crazy. They work. No, but real talk, just I think our dynamic is. It got our day. I don't know.
No, fair.
We had no relation. We had no blood relation. I literally came from a different state. And we have that with everybody. It's with everybody, like all the cousins.
No, for real. We just random.
We just ran
together.
It's almost like you were specifically picked.
No, like Hunger Games. Here's your family. No, we linked up.
Dang.
We linked up.
Like I'm like,
and we like tight knit, and it's like I think we tight knit to this day. We ever getting all in one room because we all have separate lives.
It's so good.
We have kids. We have everything. We ever all get in one room, I think we would just laugh because we have the memories. One thing memories do they stick, and even the bad ones that they create trauma.
Ooh, they stick.
Trauma sticks. Bad memories stick. They create bad habits. But please don't ever forget the good ones. Don't forget the good ones that shape your characteristics, that shape your happiness, that shape what you can reference for happiness. Like like being with them shapes like nostalgia for me. Being with my sisters, nostalgia for me. Being with my other cousins that I found here, that's nostalgia for me. That reminds me of God's love because it's everlasting. It's repeating. It's ever essence. It just keeps going. However you need it to flow, it will flow. And I think that's the best way God can even show you his love. It's putting you like no blood relation. You tell me I have a connection with them that we didn't grow up together. We grew up together, but we didn't grow up together.
No, for real. It was a gap.
It was a huge gap.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, it's a big chunk of their life, but we popped in.
But we were still present.
Yeah.
still present. I will say we were still present in ways of communicating.
Yeah, even if we didn't see each other for years, and it was years.
Yeah,
because we was in Atlanta.
We're in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It was years.
Living a whole another life.
That's another podcast.
Yeah, not for real.
We talk about the life leaving Illinois and going to Atlanta. Like it gets y'all. Clark Atlanta was a different story.
It was a time.
I'm so mad I couldn't experience that with y'all, but it's okay.
No, HBCU homecoming.
Don't worry,
please.
you gotta come to homecoming.
I gotta come to homecoming.
Okay, so maybe we'll make like a big trip where all our people, not all,
not all
deserve
it's the luxury.
It's the boundary.
But we'll take a couple of our folks.
And I want to see what y'all saw.
It's just I just can't explain it.
I heard.
It's like it's almost perfect.
I went to a PWI, so we had our little.
But you
y'all had y'all section.
We had our
think about that times 10.
Yeah.
20.
No.
100.
If y'all got 45 people, black people at a PWI.
We had like 200. I would say we had a good 200, 300, 400 maybe.
I'm talking about people you cool with.
No, I had a few.
Like I'm talking about.
No, I don't know nothing about that.
If y'all get together and it's a group of y'all in a room, y'all all cool. Like y'all, like
it's probably lit.
So I say 100 of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So 100 times about.
I don't know what 100.
I'm just saying, but like people, you'll be like,
that's
hey,
a lot.
No, it's.
But I also
times.
think too, DeeDee, like it just depends on the experience. So
we're
talking from an experience of like. We were connected in different ways.
Yeah.
So you got the athletic side, you got the entertainment side,
and then that's not even
you got the nerdy side,
the
Greek whole
side,
Greek side. So y'all have like different, a lot of different.
I would say that we were blessed. To be honest, we were blessed because we could have gone into college. It's a lot of people that went to college, regardless of where you went, and regardless you went unknown, or you just didn't connect with people.
You just didn't connect with people, and it was an experience for you, but it was like an experience.
It was cool.
It was cool, but it's not something you want to reference.
Yeah,
but
like I love going. I think my mind changed about it because there was a time I was living in Atlanta and was not going to homecoming.
And I used to work during homecoming. I was on the football field during homecoming, so homecoming for me was like
work.
Another day, everybody drunk, and I'm over here on the football field fixing helmets.
But now I have a different appreciation for it, especially because we didn't realize that being at a HBCU was like a privilege for real.
Yeah.
We live in a world where it's not that. I live in the suburbs. Mm-hmm. I live in the suburbs, and I really want people to know like what that looks like. Is that I am surrounded by middle-aged white people.
I went from an all-black high school to an all-white high school, and that dynamic was mind-blowing for me.
Yeah.
Like I went from Detroit to St. Charles.
Yeah,
and I don't. Maybe people know, but St. Charles, Illinois. It's one of it's a west suburb, and it was prominent, like completely Caucasian, strictly. And then you had to now I appreciate it because I can shapeshift. You hear me? Okay, because I could be like, "Hi, what's that?" And I could be like, "Hi, how are you? How are you doing? How'd you do today?
What are you here for?
What are you here for? How can I help you?" Yes. But let's get into intricacies of life, and then I can switch, right?
That's
and I'm
code
switching, and I'm okay with. Okay, people hate on that, but I don't.
You don't hate on code switching?
No, I don't. I don't hate on code switching.
I'm at a point now where I'm tired of.
I get both.
This is where you shouldn't. Don't make it your personality. Don't make it a characteristic. What you do is you learn the way of the world. You adjust how need be, and then you remain who you are. You remain true to who you are. You remain who you are.
It's like different volumes.
It's different volumes. Mm-hmm. That's a good way to put it because it's a dial. You're going up and down. Mm. You can't expect the world to conform to you. The world is the world is the world is the world. So how you gonna move? You gonna go in the room and be. You gonna go in the room and do what? You gonna go in the room and yell? What you gonna go in the room and do? Not saying that all black people yell. No, I'm saying know how to adjust when a scenario expects you to adjust. I'm not telling you to be somebody you're not. I'm not telling you to be over bougie or over calculated or over use too much in your vocabulary. No, be who God called you to be, and if anything, He's gonna give you the words that you need to use anyway. Mm-hmm. So. I wouldn't even say forget code switching. I don't even want to say because code switching to me is like a term or a slang. Like I don't code switch. I be according to who I need to be in that moment.
That's fair.
Who you need me to be in that moment right now? Because I'm in management at my job, and I'm a de-escalation person. So my team comes to me and go, she's yelling, can you fix it? And I'm like, absolutely. I know how to calm my emotions down. I know how to be who I'm supposed to be in that moment.
So it's giving chameleon.
Chameleon. I like that.
Yeah.
Because a chameleon isn't weak.
You adapt.
You adapt.
Yeah.
A chameleon or adapt. I like both. I'm cool with both. You adapt, and you be strong in who you're adapting to. Don't be weak. Don't conform. Don't adapt to bull crap. Don't be adaptable to. I'm going out. I'm doing it. I'm forgetting my life. I don't have any goals. Like don't
have any goals.
Don't adapt to just
Fair.
Whimsicalness.
Fair.
Adapt to when you need to adapt to if it's contributing to your growth.
Okay.
Only adapt if it's contributing to your growth. Period.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. You know. Any other questions? What you got?
No,
this was fun.
But we have a surprise.
What?
We do have a surprise.
What?
So we know that it is your birthday.
Stop playing.
Yeah. So we wanted to do a little sign.
Why y'all always
Close your eyes. Don't peek. Close your
My
eyes.
glass is big.
You know my eyes is big.
My glass is big.
Oh.
My glass is big.
Yeah. So we just wanted to say happy birthday. We also wanted to say that we appreciate you. And that we love us some you, and we appreciate the fact that you were literally a big sister to us.
Always.
And
Always.
yeah, so here we go. Open your eyes.
Me.
Happy birthday to you. Get it too. Happy birthday to you. Here we go. Happy birthday, dear DeeDee. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish home.
You know,
Get in tune.
y'all know I'm a Pisces. Y'all know I'm emotional.
Don't be emotional. We just
Don't spit on this cake because we sharing it.
No, for sure. I want a piece.
Sorry. I'm crying. I'm snotting. No, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Hey, we ain't got no fire.
Okay, let me say my wish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just want to say thank you for
Absolutely.
joining us today.
Absolutely.
We love us some you.
Yeah.
And
I love me some y'all.
yes. And as you enter this 35 and up club,
I'm ready.
Y'all, yes.
I like it.
As you should
I don't
be.
know if you scared. I'm not. I get finer.
Every
As you
year.
should.
I get finer.
It's
I get a little hippier.
It's
Hips be hipping.
Hey, the
Like-
hips don't lie though. Let's talk about it. But I just want to say we love you and we appreciate you, and can't wait to look forward to what
The
this year
future.
has for you.
The year.
Because God is doing something for you,
Yes.
and your family as well.
Yes.
You are the middleman
I am.
of God.
I'm okay
you
with that.
and your family.
It's a run from it.
And I know
She's a
that
runner. She's a
that's
track
real.
star.
hey, you can't run.
I
from
can't.
That's real.
No, and God
We're
is doing
tired.
something new
I do.
and good. So,
I'm excited. I love y'all.
We
Yes.
love you too.
and we love y'all too.
Yeah.
And we thank y'all for tuning in. All right.
I'm so excited for y'all to see this.
Period.
Please leave the comments and troll if you want.
Yeah.
No, for real.
don't troll.
No, I mean you can.
Troll in a nice way, but if people say something mean, then troll them. Huh? All right. We love y'all.
Peace.